Hey everybody.
Good morning.
Hi, we are going to do a little video. We're going to kind of show you the, I guess, downside of eBay a little bit. Look at your face. Like what?
We were going to talk about eBay drama.
eBay drama. Save the drama for your mama. We like to do positive, happy videos because that's how we try to live life. But sometimes you have to deal with crap, and so.
But we have a good one and a bad one to share.
Yeah, we have two instances to share with you.
Yeah.
One is dealing with a very difficult customer. The other one is dealing with a difficult situation, but on the flip side, it's with a very positive and helpful customer.
Yeah.
So that's all we're getting into today. So let's get into it. Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
We love what we do. We love eBay. We love the dollar auction. We love what we do. It's great.
I love him.
And a lot, and I love you too.
Aww.
But there are negatives. There are like things that happen that are just on the other flip side of the coin, just like any job. So we have two instances to show you. The first one, mind-blowing how difficult this was. Okay, so we're minding our own business. And somebody sends an offer for an item. Doesn't matter what.
Shipping away.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the item is. I think it's like the night before they sent an offer, and the item was on sale for I think $23, and they sent an offer for $10, which.
It's a low ball. We call it.
It was already on sale. Like it was originally like $30, but we've had it for a long time, so I had it on sale. So I countered back. I don't know what I countered back for sure. Probably like $17.50 or something. The next day, I'm downstairs shipping, and I get another offer for $13 for this item. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm middle of shipping. I can literally just get rid of it, and it moves on. So I took the item for $13. I'm shipping along.
And they paid right away.
Yeah, they paid. Well, not right away. So it wasn't like immediate, like when I accepted it, it paid. So they had to, it was like half an hour later probably.
Oh, well, to me, that's right away.
They went in and paid like a half an hour later. So they sent two offers and they paid. I'm literally at the end of my shipping. So I'm like, cool. So I grab it, I package it, and it was in a bigger box. I had to like wrap it and tape it up in a poly bag, whatever. And we went to the post office and we dropped things off. And at the post office, when it's busy, when there's a line at all, we have a spot where they all know us there. We all bring it in, stack it up on this one part of the counter, and then they scan it in when they have a chance to.
And we love them all because they're so nice.
We love our post office people. So we drop it off, go about our day, right? I've never been in trouble for shipping too fast, ever. That's never been a thing. So a little while later, only a half an hour later, but we were already gone, I got a message. Hello, sorry, please cancel the order. So at this point in time, it's already there. It's already at the post office. We're already gone.
It's already processed.
Yeah, and whatever. So this leads to this conversation. I'm going to read these messages kind of back and forth here. And I said, my apologies, but the package is already at the post office. You will have to return it once it gets delivered, and I will refund your money once I receive it. Have a great day. Sounds reasonable, I think. I mean, it's gone.
It was nice. It wasn't
Send
rude.
it back. You don't even have to open it. Just return it. I'll refund your money. No big deal, right? So then they respond back, and they say, please give me the tracking number, which the tracking number automatically shows anyway. And then they respond back again. They said, you are lying. It isn't at the post office yet. I don't know what you want to, like it is.
It's not immediate.
Whatever. So, and then they send another one. So when you do tracking, so it showed that I printed a label, but because it wasn't scanned in yet, it just showed that they haven't received it yet, but it was that the label's been created or whatever. And it doesn't update in real time. Mm-hmm. If you scan something in at the post office, a lot of people may not believe this or know this, but you can Google it. Their system doesn't if you scan it, it just shows up automatically that it's received. It's not real time. It's not real time. It can take up to 24 hours to update that. That's what it says on Google, okay? So anyway, it's dropped off either way. So then they say LOL, and they show a screenshot of where it says that they haven't received it yet, right? So I respond back. I leave my packages at the post office on the counter and they check them in when they have a chance. To say I'm lying is extremely rude. Why would I lie about that when I could just save us both the hassle? Because at this point, I'm like, I would have canceled the order. I've had to have, people cancel orders.
All the time.
I just cancel it, relist it. It's not a big deal. Like, there's no benefit.
And tell them, too, you checked. And this person probably isn't experienced because they only have 46 feedback.
Yeah, they're 48 feedback, so
48.
they're not a big eBay or whatever. So, maybe they don't understand how the process works. But I've tried being polite and explaining to them how this works. And then they responded back and said, rude is being dishonest. Okay, I don't know what to tell you at this point. Like, I don't know what to say. So then I have no idea why you're being rude and insinuating I'm being dishonest. What possible benefit would I have to send an item off that is going to be returned? You sent an offer, I counter-offered, then you sent another offer, which I took, then you paid, and I finished up my shipping and post office run, and then afterwards you messaged me to cancel. I fail to see any possible benefit I would have to lying to you. I have never had a customer upset because shipping was too fast, but I guess there is a first time. You sent 2 offers, and you paid for it, and I packaged and took it to the post office. Why you are upset at me makes no sense. Feel free to return it once the item arrives, and I will send you a refund. I don't get it. I don't know what to say at this point in time. And so then they sent the one that said rude is being dishonest or whatever, so that my order was wrong there. But then I Googled it about how fast it updates tracking, and I sent him a picture from Google, and I said a quick Google search shows this, a picture attached. Have a great day. I will await the package being returned. And Google says, how long does it take USPS tracking to update after a scan? And it says 24 hours. Once they scan a package, it can take up to 24 hours for the tracking system to update the ticket number with the new information. I sent that to him. That's the last I heard.
24 hours, yeah.
So I'm like, this is silly. Like, just silly, right? But
so then
whatever.
They got it.
So I didn't worry about it. I thought when they get it, they'll return it. I'll send a refund. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So they got it. 2 days later, this was last week. 2 days later, they file for a return. Not a problem. 2 days after that, and they said the return was because it's the wrong size. 2 days after that, they canceled the return. eBay didn't do it. I didn't do it. I was just going to wait for the package. Not a problem. They canceled the return. No comments, no nothing, no communication. They canceled it. So
and
I'm like,
still don't know why.
Okay, whatever. Now, a week later, last night, I get on and I see we have negative feedback. And I'm like, oh, what's the negative feedback about? Dishonest seller. I asked to cancel, please. And she said, so it must be her fault.
It's not me. I didn't do it. I had no part of this.
After she said the item was already in the mail, but that was not true. According to USPS, she only created a label, but she didn't take the item to their facilities yet. What do you want me to do at this point? Like, just return the item.
What do you want from me?
Like, I did everything I could do. I would totally refund their money, whatever. Then they file a return. They cancel it. I don't know why. And then they leave me negative feedback. So I'm like...
he's just baffled. We're baffled.
It's like banging your head against the wall, dealing with some people. And it's very, very rare.
But that's okay. We just have to...
So what did I do at that point? I didn't respond back to them. I'm not going to respond to the message. I actually reached out to eBay. I have had circumstances before. I've reached out to eBay over like feedback issues of, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 times.
Yeah.
And about half the times they remove it. And about half the times they say, I'm sorry, but this goes along with policy and I have to leave it. And that's totally fine. I just felt like they'll probably remove it. I did get a message back this morning after reviewing everything and seeing all the messages. They did remove the feedback. So in the end, I actually didn't even have to give a refund because they canceled it. And I got the feedback removed, but it's frustrating dealing with that. Like, we're trying to do everything we can to have happy customers, both locally and on eBay.
That's one thing we talked about. When you're dealing with an online presence or an online business, you're always going to have negatives. You're going to have positives, but you're going to have negatives too. So
You have to just roll with it. Let them be negative and be professional. We try to be professional in our responses and everything. We try to be as helpful as we can.
Yeah.
Sometimes, this is not the first time it's happened. Sometimes they're just not willing to work with you or not willing to see a different side, and that's fine. So that's fixed. It's over and done with. Now we have one other story before we go.
A happy story.
I would not call it a happy story. Just a much better customer to deal with.
Okay, a much better ending to a story.
You remember this beautiful mushroom lamp? It broke in shipping. $200 lamp plus shipping. $260, I think. It broke. It must have ended up on its top at some point because the top, like the lamp holder wire things, whatever you call it, pushed down in the ceramics like it pushed in or broke off that way.
Here's a picture.
So it broke. So obviously, it is what it is. Normally what would happen is they would file a return.
Well, the person was very nice.
Yeah,
in his communication with you.
They didn't just file a return. They reached out to me and they said, hey,
bad news.
Unfortunately, the lamp broke. I'm really sorry. What do you propose we do? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so I talked to him a little bit back and forth, and he said he is going to try to fix it. He thinks he can repair it, but it's going to be awfully hard to make it not noticeable, which I totally understand. Normal circumstances in this case would be like you just give them a full refund. Don't even have them ship it back because it's broken already, and you'd have to pay for the shipping back. So, like, that's normally what would happen. But this buyer was totally cool with, you know what, I'm going to try to fix this. So what do you propose? What do you think would be fair? And I was like, okay. So I refunded him about 75-80%. Like, he ended up, I proposed, I said, what if I refund you everything but like $50 and hopefully like the lamp can get repaired and it'll be great or whatever. Like, what do you think of that? And I told him the ball's in your court because you're the one with the broken lamp. I'll do whatever you are fine with. And I would totally just refund all the money. And they were like, you know what, that sounds totally fair. So, and they also sent pictures so I could like file a claim with USPS or UPS because I did have insurance on it. Apparently the success rate of those claims are very, very low. But at least I can try. Now, one weird thing, another thing, I've actually won one claim with the post office on a damaged item. Strangely enough, if you win a return claim, because I've done this, they only refunded the purchase price of the item. They did not refund the shipping costs, which is weird because it was the shipping that caused it to break, you know, in the middle of shipping, but you only get refunded the purchase price, not the shipping. That, to me, just makes no sense. But, so anyway, I refunded them everything but like $50. And so I really hope for them that they can get it fixed up flawlessly. And if we do win the case with UPS, which I really doubt we will, it's not like we would make money because we would still, the amount of money we refunded him, like we wouldn't get the shipping money back. So, you know, it would all end up,
cover shipping.
It would basically end up kind of like a wash, but I had it double boxed and everything. And so I was pretty confident, but it was a really strange shaped item, and you know,
and big.
It was difficult to ship, and so
older.
I think I might skip the lamp business now.
We'll
just put it down at the antique store or something.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was, but the point of that is that buyer could have been like, mad, you idiot, you shipped it crappy, you know, you broke it, I want a full refund, whatever. And I would obviously have no choice but that buyer was totally understanding, good communication back and forth. I totally appreciate that person and that interaction. Sucks that it broke and we had to refund, but you know, that's part of this business too. Yeah. We do look at returns and issues as just part of the business. The first few times it happened, it was frustrating. It was like, oh, but this is $40 now. I have to refund them and whatever. But you know what? Even this $200, $250, whatever, it's part of the business. So
yeah,
we have had some great sales the last couple weeks, anyway. So you know, it's all a wash. the way it goes.
As your
so.
business grows, it becomes less painful to have to do.
Yeah,
a
the more
return.
things you sell
But
and the
when you're-
very infrequent amount of returns you have to deal with.
But when
it's
you're
okay.
just starting out, the first one is like, oh man, what do I
Yeah.
do? Because it's so much of your.
The first few are just
Yeah.
hard to. It's hard to get used to. You don't want that, but that happens. So anyway, that's 2 examples of drama with Facebook. It's the difference right there between a
Well, not Facebook.
good,
with
kind
eBay.
person. Yeah, eBay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drama on Facebook. That's for sure. But be kind, people. As a buyer or a seller, just be kind, be considerate, and understand
Yeah.
that the other person
We're
might.
all just people.
We didn't lie to them, but they're like, well, you're dishonest and you're lying. No, I'm not. There's nothing else I can do to prove this to you. But it is so negative and unwilling to accept that, hey, maybe they're telling the truth. So just try to be kind to each other, and that's about it. We just want to tell you about drama.
Drama.
We don't have much drama, but we thought we'll share that, because if you are getting into reselling,
Aren't you glad we did?
aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you watched this? Anyway, we got things to do. We got to go. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully this ended up being a shorter video. We appreciate you. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Donna, you got anything else?
No.
No drama?
No drama.
No drama.
Oh, but the channel's growing. So thank you all.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you all for subscribing.
Yes.
And if you're watching second, third, or fourth of our video now, go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Steve,
I'm Donna.
and we are Happy Heart Treasures. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bubble, 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 bubble.
That's a good blooper.
I don't think it's a good blooper, but that's where the bubbles go.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Bubble, bubble. Hubble, bubble, bubble.